Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. In Lee's office, she recaps that she's been suspicious all of these times. Her maternity test will prove Poppy and Jack slept together. Jack and Poppy kick, but she tells them to save it. They created a love child and it's time they face the snide verity. Jack complains about her ambuscading him. She insists Jack is Luna's father. Jack denies being with her family. Poppy backs him up. Lee is sure the results will prove else. Jack challenges, fine. Let's see them. Let's see your evidence. At Bill's place, Luna tells him she can't see any trace of Tom's star in her face. Bill shrugs this off, but Luna prodigies if he was wrong. What if her mama used his hypotheticals to cover up her real pater? She rails that it might be another one of her mama's falsehoods. Bill doesn't suppose attacking Poppy is productive at this point. Luna could no way accept Tom as her father. What if I'm right? What if there really is someone out there? Bill says everything points to Tom being her father. Luna goes on about what she did being tied to her history. Bill gets that because his father was a dictator. He says Tom was a decent man, not a cruel bone. Luna says that makes what she did indeed worse. Bill thinks it's wishful thinking that someone differently is her pater. Luna feels it would change everything for her, and for him. In Forrester's main office, Carter assures Daphne that inconceivable is what he wants. She steps close and purrs, also inconceivable is what you'll get. Carter remarks on her conference and also produces a contract. He's agitated about them working together. I imagine you'll be veritably satisfied. Daphne muses, satisfied indeed. Daphne looks over the contract as Carter offers to tweak anything she likes. Daphne says, pen. Carter produces one and she signs. Carter shafts. In the design office, Hope gushes to Steffi about Daphne Rose. She came in instigative and mysterious. She hopes Carter is sealing the deal. Hope thinks this collaboration is a gift. She's not sure how Daphne showed up on their doorstep, but it's relatively fortuitous. Steffi smirks, yeah, veritably fortuitous. Hope goes on about how agitated Carter is to work with Daphne. Steffi's sure she feels the same way. Hope worries that Daphne might not subscribe on, she's used to calling the shots. Steffi says landing her would be huge. She thinks having her at Forrester could be a game changer. She thinks it would be a shame if Carter couldn't close the deal. Hope thinks Daphne was impressed. Steffi says if they subscribe her, effects will get real. They'll spend hours together uniting. But if it give the results she hopes it will, she's completely on board. In the main office, Carter signs the papers after Daphne seductively skirmishes past him. Carter welcomes her to Forrester and shakes her hand. He looks forward to working with her, and being around her intoxicating she muses, persona. Carter says, that too. Yes. I can't stay to get started. He can't stay to get started. In Lee's office, Jack asks Lee what the maternity results say. Lee frowns. It's negative. You're not Luna's father. Jack sneers, of course I'm not. Why didn't she believe him? Why does she always have to believe the worst indeed of her own family? Poppy, tearing up, asks her family how she could charge her. Lee cries, I believe you now. Poppy asks if she's done, also, saying horrible effects about her. Lee heartbreaks that she's sorry for what she was allowing and putting them through all of this. What kind of family does what I did to you? Poppy didn't earn this from her. Neither of you. I'm sorry. I'm so veritably sorry. At Bill's place, Luna tells him that Tom being her father no way felt right. They had no parallels or natural pull. Bill says he'd a rough life. Luna's sorry about that, however, he'd still be a live moment, if their paths hadn't crossed. Bill tells Luna she's a youthful woman who made a terrible mistake. He believes she can turn effects around. Luna says if Bill had been her father, effects would be so different. But Tom, it always felt so wrong to me. Further and further, I can feel it in my bones. She wishes she could count on her mama to tell her the verity. In the office, Carter fondles Daphne's scarf. Hope comes by and is dying to know how it went with Daphne Rose. Carter holds up the inked contract. Hope gushes that she knew he could make it be. Forrester Creations will no way be the same again. They kiss and spoon. In the design office, Daphne updates Steffi that Carter gave her a contract and he inked. Steffi suppositions he and Hope are celebrating as they speak. Daphne says he told her he's looking forward to working together. Steffi laughs, long days, indeed longer nights. She enthuses about ripping the company out of their greedy little paws. Daphne smiles. In Lee's office, she admits she allowed for times that Jack and Poppy had an affair. However, perhaps Luna wouldn't be in jail right now and those two men would still be alive, if she'd been a better family. She allowed herself to become suspicious and hypercritical. Especially of Poppy and her life. She tells Poppy that she was wrong. I was terribly, terribly wrong. Poppy tells her family it's okay. Lee says it's anything but okay. She's family and she should have stood by her, not pushed her down. She'll spend the rest of her life making it up to her. They'll do everything sisters should do together. I'm sorry, Penelope. Please forgive me. Say you'll forgive me. Poppy nods and they embrace. Jack gashes up watching them. Lee Finnegan asks Jack Finnegan if he's Luna Nozawa's natural father. Liam Spencer grills Bill Spencer about why he has the doors locked. Plus, John Finn Finnegan and Steffi Forrester Finnegan bandied both sets of parents. Finn and Steffi had a heart-to-heart. In moments occasion, Steffi marveled over Ridge Forrester and Taylor Hayes getting back together. They both agreed that Taylor wouldn't be living with them ever. Of course, they've no idea that Ridge formerly asked Taylor to move in with him. During that same discussion about Tridge, Lee and Jack were mentioned. Steffi asks Finn about the possibility of his parents reuniting. Still, Finn reasoned that Jack having a child with Sheila Carter Sharp and keeping it a secret for times was the worst kind of deception. Finn told Steffi that he didn't suppose there was any possibility of his parents getting back together. Over at the sanitarium, Lee continued to defy Penelope Poppy Nozawa. Poppy wouldn't admit to anything, but eventually understood where her family's resentment all these times came from. While Lee's problem is with Poppy, she also criticized Luna a lot of the time. When Jack came into Lee's office, Poppy was still being interrogated. When Jack learned about Lee's rearmost allegation, he called High's ex-wife paranoid. Still, Lee believes in her gut that she's right about Jack being Luna's biopater. Bill eventually realized he'd to lock the doors. Bill has guards, but leaves his frontal door uncorked generally. At most of the time, people do'n't indeed knock, they just walk right in. So, when Liam sees that the frontal door is uncorked, that's a red flag to him. Liam is formerly suspicious and wants to know the real reason Bill is spending so important time alone at home. While Bill and Liam are talking, Luna continues hiding at the top of the stairs. Luna listens as Liam grills Bill about if this has anything to do with her. Bill claims he just needs me time. Liam notices what a weird thing for his father to say. Still, Bill continues being uncommunicative and vague. What will Liam do when he realizes his father is hiding a dangerous secret?